Hello, and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. So the Ethereum chart has started a small pullback. Yeah, just talked about it in yesterday's last video, that we have to expect a pullback sort of in the coming days, and the wave 4 is just due. Is this already the wave 4? Absolutely possible. Have to see if it goes a little lower. I mean, if it gets to 4,100 roughly, to our green line here, I'd say this does look healthy enough for a fourth wave. Important is not so much to let's say predict every single wave in this pullback, right? Rather to understand what is the support zone that now needs to hold to keep the local uptrend intact. And I have slightly adjusted it, just very slightly adjusted, but I think when I made the last video, we pretty much struck the top there. It's only a local top. I mean, the pullback is very moderate, which is good, and it's healthy that we get a bit of a pullback. It's not even very much noticeable yet. But if we draw here, you know, a trend line, sort of, depending on how we draw it, you could even argue we're trying to break below this trend line there. So there is some kind of a local top in the target zone here. It's already an extended third wave, not super extended, not unusually extended. It's a healthy third wave, which, yeah, typically leads to a fourth wave, right? And the fourth wave is just a corrective pullback in what I believe could be a 5-wave move to the upside. Now, don't get too excited about Ethereum. I know people get all excited, super hyped about Ethereum, and I mean, nothing wrong with enjoying the green candles, yeah. But this shows us that this 5-wave move to the upside, most of that rally is likely done. And that fourth wave here could then take us into the lower support region, might be a little bit more of a larger pullback. But for now, I still interpret this pullback as internal wave 4 of wave 5 of 3. And one more high could take us indeed into this green circle there around $4,400 to $4,500. I have to say that I would prefer in this scenario that the price actually holds above $4,100. That's the green line, that's the breakout point. Just a bit of a retest would actually be healthy. There's no absolute need from an Elliott Wave point of view to hold that level. That's not a relevant level Elliott Wave wise, but of course, chart wise, it's quite important because, you know, it's a critical resistance level. We've just broken above it on the weekend. So holding above it would be a sign of strength. Just basic TA, basic technical analysis. From an Elliott Wave point of view, I would not be surprised actually if we go a little lower. So Elliott Wave allows for a deeper pullback because I can interpret the move up from the 3rd of August low or 2nd of August low as an ending diagonal pattern, as a 5-wave move up. And this internal wave 4 pullback can be deep because this move up is likely an ending diagonal. So a wave 4 in an ending diagonal can easily go to the 61.8 retracement. Doesn't have to, but we have to give it a little bit more room. So recently, pullbacks of Ethereum were shallow, but they still ended in the support zone. If I remember correctly, this larger fourth wave that bottomed on the 2nd of August last weekend, pretty much a week ago, ended around the 38.2 retracement. In this case, it would be $4,012. Maybe it did even end a little higher. So yeah, watching how this pullback unfolds, I mean, talking about nanostructures, which is really, really unreliable, I'd say best I can tell is that this here might only be the A wave. We might get a B wave bounce and then a C wave down. Bear in mind, a fourth wave can also unfold as a triangle, which would actually be ideal. And then we could watch for one more high, as long as we are holding above 3,826. I have to assume that if we break below 3,826, the larger fourth wave has already started. But for now, that is not the preferred interpretation. In both scenarios, however, still looking for higher prices, but it would be ideal to get that one more high there. So overall, Ethereum is performing well. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Don't forget, today, 5 p.m. UTC, we've got our MCO member live stream, typically 1.5 hours. I always try to answer all questions. I cover a lot of requests, typically around 40 coins per week, covered there in addition to what you already get there. So check it out if you're interested. It's a great time and opportunity to connect. Also, make sure that you follow us on X as well here for additional updates, sometimes more rapid updates than on YouTube, and a lot of additional stuff. So check it out. The link is in the description and in our comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.